Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Chris to the Chaos back here once again, giving you just a little Night of Champions preview. Now, don't get it twisted. This is not the predictions video. However, I am going to do a predictions video just as soon as this video goes up. So, if you want to see who I who I ultimately will pick to be, the winner of said whatever match on the pay-per-view, watch my next video. If you just want to hear my thoughts on the pay-per-view, uh, just stick around to this one because, I wanted to do kind of an explaining video on my thoughts on how Night of Champions has shaped up and how it kind of needs to unfold. Also, I wanted to do my predictions video and I wanted to do a quick, fast video. And this is going to allow me to do that. Plus, I'm way behind on my videos and I'm going to keep doing them. And I said I was going to do 2 a day. That was on Monday. I haven't done any since. So, there you go. Life happens. But I got some cool stuff in the works. Hopefully. God, I hope this works. God, I hope this works out. Anyway, Night of Champions. We'll go ahead and just start it off with the United States title. I talked about it on the Raw 411, and I said, look, this is not making much sense. Why throw John Morrison into this thing last minute? So you can go ahead and eliminate John Morrison out of this. I think you can pretty much eliminate Riley, although he'll probably be there toward the end. But this match is going to come down to Ziggler and Swagger, and we all know this. Now, Ziggler and Swagger are pretty much fighting over Vicky at this point, which I think is, storyline, is a good idea and a bad idea. I think I kind of feel like they should just expand the stable and just let it happen. I think Vicky needs to do like Vicky's troops or whatever, and I think it needs to evolve. This is going to be Ziggler's face turn. This is what's going to end up happening off of this. Excuse me. I think I got an eyelash totally ripping in my eye, but anyway. This is inevitably in whatever, I don't know what that fucking word is. Anyway, it's gonna be Ziggler's face turn. It's what's gonna evolve out of the storyline, which is good. I can't remember who. I believe it was Dr. Perfection on Twitter told me that, and it's probably been a couple of weeks ago. He told me, said that Ziggler doesn't need to be face, or Ziggler can't be face, or something like that. And I'm like, no, Ziggler can be face, and he will get over. Trust me. He's at that point now to where he's got enough of a following that people, they appreciate his work. So when you get to that level and people start appreciating your work, it's easier to go back and forth between babyface and heel in order to expand your career, I guess. Anyway, a Divas title, it's kind of interesting to me because I kind of don't understand why they let Kelly go over Beth last month, but with this being Beth Phoenix's hometown, I kind of think she's not going to go over again. But I don't know, and I'm not predicting anything at this point. But if they were smart, they'd go ahead and just put it on Beth, and then let her one by one take out all of the girls until Karma comes back. Yes, I remember Karma. Nobody else has talked about her. Nobody said anything about her. Nobody has even mentioned Karma for months. Nobody. Not DivaDirt.com has mentioned her. Not even on Twitter, as far as I know. No wrestler on Twitter has mentioned her. No news sites, no fans, nothing. There's been. It's like she broke down on Raw and cried, and then she completely dropped off the face of the earth, which is good. She's going through a pregnancy. That's what she needs to. She needs to be totally so far out that and nobody needs to really talk about her unless they're saying, well, we have reports or we talked to so and so, and she's doing good and the baby's doing good. That's all I really care about at this point. Uh, her WWE status, however, uh, at this point I don't care. Now, the Intercontinental title has been added to the show. I don't know when it was officially announced, but according to the WWE website for Night of Champions, the match has been added, and it is going to take place. Cody Rhodes defending against Ted DiBiase. If they're smart, DiBiase wins this match, Rhodes wins this match, and DiBiase continues the angle. It doesn't need to be a one shot, one thing, because that's going to kill Rhodes. It's absolutely going to kill Rhodes because DiBiase was on a losing streak for so long. And for Rhodes to finally get the Intercontinental title and DiBiase just to come in and take it from him after a couple of weeks is horrible. So I think this feud will evolve into something special between the two. It is not going to end at Night of Champions. Trust me. The tag titles. I'm kind of glad they've put these four guys into two tag teams, and they've actually made them a tag team, which is really nice. I expect a lot out of this match. Four of the most talented guys on the roster, without a doubt. This is probably these are four of the top 10 best talent that's on the roster, without a shadow of a doubt. But you got to think others that are, in that conversation are also on the, maybe the other. I won't say the other six are on the show, but Ziggler, Morrison, Rhodes, DiBiase, Orton, and ADR would be. Those might be. It's hard to determine who the top 10 best are, but those 10 are pretty good. I expect this to be a high paced match, and I really expect to see more of a this whole conspiracy thing, whatever. Oh, excuse me, very tired. But who knows? And who knows how this match is really going to go? I don't. For the World Heavyweight title, Orton and Henry, I just, it's way past Mark Henry's time. If they were going to do something with him, they would have already done it. The ECW, being ECW champion is going to be his career highlight. That's the only title that he's held that I can recall ever. So, and it's very sad. Ed said it best on SmackDown. 15 years. That's a long time. You should have been world champion numerous times. For the life of me, I don't understand why WWE didn't even try to put him there. Didn't put him in that spot. Maybe he had a couple of shots here and there, main events, but nothing that even remotely looked like he was going to win the title. So there you go. It's now or never. Cena, ADR, they've had a pretty good little story going on. It boggles the mind. It really does. Why John Cena continuously is in the main event. And they've already announced the main event for Survivor Series, or part of it, saying that Cena's going to team with The Rock, which is stupid. But anyway, I'm not shooting on that right now. I'll shoot on that later. Uh, Finally, CM Punk Triple H. How can this match turn out? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to pull this off and put this together. I really don't, because Punk needs to win, but it'll kill the Triple H thing. Triple H has got to win, but it'll kill the Punk thing. It'll go back and forth. I know who's gonna win. I know how it's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be the most popular choice, but it's just what's gonna happen. All right, there's my little review, whatever you want to talk about. All right, so next up, I'm gonna do. Oh, I got a text message about something. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is good. That is really, really good. More on that later. Definitely more on that later. Big things finna happen. Uh, Stay tuned for the predictions coming very shortly.